Hey guys, I'm back. So, in Ukraine today, or in particular Moscow in Russia, Putin is once again, I have proof that the terrorists who attacked the concert hall last Friday was sent by Ukraine. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. Since no one else will, I'm going to say it. Uncle Vlad, where's your proof? Where is your proof? Because literally everybody else is saying Ukraine didn't do this. Your own ally and Alexander Lukashenko said, hey, the only reason they were fleeing to Ukraine was because they couldn't flee to Belarus. So, where's your proof? I want to see it. And it's not going to happen. I already know this. The information that everybody will see is written to fit his narrative. It's been that way for decades. Ever since 2000. Again, this was a tragic loss of life. It should have never happened. My disagreements with the government, Russian government aside, you leave the innocent civilians out of it. We warned you. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. We warned Putin of an attack. Despite the differences in our government, our political beliefs, you know what? That's the last thing anybody wants to see happen, is innocent people getting hurt. And pointing the finger at Ukraine is, at the end of the day, all you're doing is hiding. Hiding over the fact that he can't keep Russia safe. This is going to have other politicians thinking twice about him, and in particular, here's a little history for everybody. Who does Putin owe his power to? His first presidential election back in 2000, and then again back in 2012. Who did he owe that to? The oligarchs. They're the ones that have all the money. And the second they start to show an opinion, well, all of a sudden they're mysteriously falling out of buildings, among other things. Which leads me to this. Again, I mentioned earlier, the Russian military is working on getting 100,000 extra men for a summer offensive. Speaker of the House Johnson, President Biden, Republican nominee Donald Trump, work together to get this aid. Work together to try and stop totalitarian leaders from violating another country's sovereignty. Ukraine has every right to exist, as does Russia, as does America, as does Belarus. We need to come together. We can focus on America as well as our foreign national interests. It can be done. We've done it before. We've done it for decades. What's the problem now? MAGA. In particular, Trump. For as much as I agree with making America great again, I don't agree with how he wants to go about it. America first is America only in his mind, and it has been proven to not work. It didn't work with the Democrats back in World War I or World War II, and it's not going to work now. We need to focus at home, and we need to make sure that our interests abroad are being protected. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.